Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in-depth reading, and as you know, I start this reading by getting in your major energy, how energy is flowing right now in your environment with you, and then we are going to pick that energy and we are going to go deeper into the situation by using different kind of tarot deck. Okay, and this is a free flowing intuitive reading, my friends, so please take it as it resonates. And also, if you like my energy, please do like, share, subscribe. Apparently those things are important to reach out to people if they might need to hear these videos. Okay, all right, that's that. Oh, I want to say something, Gemini. I was so ready to do your reading, and you know what, I was really ready. I was like feeling that, and then I cleaned this thing up, like clean mean, like energy cleansing and everything. And then the moment I'm gonna start this reading, my camera did not have enough charge, so I have to put it aside. I have to take a break and do something else, and then I came back here to do your reading again. What this tells me, because I feel like maybe you are just so ready, you feel like that everything is coming together, this is the time, but somehow some kind of very realistic approach that is needed in this to handling this situation, something very realistic that you have forgotten to do, which is very essential to in order for you to carry forward. So like that kind of reflection I'm getting. So let's see where the reading takes us, but this is the primal energy that I'm getting, that you need to just second look, and it's not something huge, it's something very basic that needs to be taken care of before you can take off with this new energy that you are feeling. Okay, all right, so let's get this. So when I usually get three of them, but I was shuffling, I got this Wheel of Fortune, Strength, and then these four came up, and look what they are: Emperor, Empress, Tower, Magician, which is your card. I mean, this is like a huge energy blow. So I can see why you have to take that. Like you need to take that time off and do something else, something very. I mean, I had my brunch, while I was like, I had to take that time off anyway. So just do something very basic, just to take your mind off. Anyway, Gemini, I really feel like that you are very optimistic right now. You are feeling like that you have been, it almost feel like that you went through a mortal coil, kind of energy, that you went through a lot. It almost feel like that you went through some kind of regeneration, some kind of, it's like it almost put your inside out, like almost like a cleansing, at the same time lot of healing. And healing doesn't come free, it comes with lot of pain. And I feel like you went through such a kind of circle, and you feel like everything is right now, the time is right, stars are aligned, and you feel like Wheel of Fortune, you feel like something major gonna happen, something that you anticipated, something that you always wanted, something that you always worked towards. That kind of optimism, that kind of positive energy is there. And I feel like it is, because it is a very positive placement. It came at the positive placement. I feel like those optimism is your best friend right now, Gemini. So keep up that optimism, the only thing here, you just need to slow it down. The strength is it came at the antagonistic position. Strength, I'm feeling like what is saying it, I feel like there is a lot of stuff that you are kind of holding to your heart. I feel like there is a little bit of fear, little bit of intimidation, little bit of almost like, I'm not gonna say insecurity, but there is a like you like the you whatever you are holding in your heart, it runs so deep, sometimes it's very difficult to ward them and put it outside of your body so that other people can understand. Sometimes that feelings are so deep and intimate, it feels very vulnerable when you put it outside in the air in the form of words. I feel like that's kind of things is going on. So there is a lot of things that you are still holding in your heart, and you are not expressing it. Even it, I feel like it's not expressing to others, it's more of a expressing to yourself. So it becomes a sense of reality that comes to you. you know, you have all those things, something deep down in your heart that you're holding. So I would really definitely suggest that if you don't know yet, because this is feel like something very buried underneath a lot of different kind of emotion, so maybe you don't have easy access to that right now. But in order to really flush it out, maybe you need to, if you just like that, like again, take a little time off and take a detach yourself from this, like everything gonna coming together, this and that. I know you're excited, I know that you're almost overwhelmed with excitement, and like it's some kind of very euphoric feelings that you're feeling. I feel like you just need to stay back from that energy, not necessarily you're forgetting that energy. Just stay back a little bit and just do the normal course of life, like gardening, cleaning, whatever, like do something very physical, but not like books or something. Do something very physical, but in kind of mellow down, and then try to write it down. Try to sink where this thing that accumulating inside you, and you are kind of holding it as if like you are the fort. You have holding this every inside because you want to come across, you want to be strong, you want to be a person with strength and durability, like that kind of things. Just, you don't have to break it down to others, but break it down to yourself. That's what I'm getting. Okay, after that, the reconciling energy, how you can get over from this situation, or how you can get this situation under your control. Then this four cards came out. I mean, Empress, Emperor, that's like a power couple right there. I don't know what is going on. Is it a reunion? I don't know. Is it a love thing? Because we also have the lover and the beloved at the end. Okay, well, I'm gonna go there, but there is a lot of I'm feeling like a very union kind of energy that's coming to you, and you are very optimistic about it. And I don't, it could be union between you and you, Gemini. We all have this kind of alter ego within ourselves, and that creates so much dialectic conversation within ourselves all the time, I feel. And Gemini, you are the sign of opposition, you are a sign of polarity, so you are bringing, there is a certain sense of balance that you are coming, that you are trying to build, and it's coming to you. But let me tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you and keep it real, because trust me, I go through this, I know what it means, what I'm talking about. The tower is there, so it's not gonna be like all smoothie and breezy, and like it's gonna be a little shaky. It's gonna be a shaky, you are gonna go through a roller coaster ride, but at the same time, during that process, you are manifesting, your focus, that what you truly want in your life, what you truly want, what is that you are focusing on, that's gonna be so clear. It's kind of paradoxical. In one hand, it's gonna be tower, another one, it's like a magician. So we are getting the magician, we are getting the clarity of your manifestation, what you really want to manifest through this rupture, through this rupturous energy of yourself. And what you are doing, you are bringing together Emperor and Empress, you are bringing together that energy of giving, at the same time energy of receiving. It is like very interesting. It can come together in the form of you and another person coming together, or it can also come together in the form of you are kind of bridging, building a bridge between you and yourself. So it's like that kind of energy. But okay, hold on, they told me, don't wrap it up. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is the overall. Now I'm getting, they said get into the feelings. Oh my god, this is gonna be long reading if I go into the feelings in all these cards. Okay, all right. Okay, they are saying that you want to give birth. There is a, you are right now very emotional state, Gemini, because it's like almost like you are 9 months pregnant and baby is about to come out, you know what I mean? So there is excitement, there is a nervousness, there is kind of, oh, can I pull it off? There is like this kind of inferiority on yourself. There is like that coming up. But this is, but also at the same time, it feels very potent. It feels very, this is the time you are ready. At the same time, you feel you are not ready, but you, the part of you that telling you are not ready, it's temporary. It's just a fear based, anxious based energy. But your absolute energy is that you are ready, you are really really ready. But there is something they are telling me, you have to be a little bit more logical, Gemini. I feel like you are right now very much swamped with emotion, and you have to be very logical, like you have to like if you're struggling with keeping a stand, like let's say you know, I want to do this, okay, this is what I want to do for next 1 week. You do all these promises to yourself, and next day morning you wake up, you feel like again this wobbly movement, not really stern. So you need to be very stern. I mean, you know, like not need to be, but they're asking that energy gonna come to you. So keep, okay, be open to that energy. And at the same time, because if you do not hone this energy of little sternness, I know it's gonna feel a little uncomfortable, because you are in kind of in your feelings and emotions. So it's gonna be, you are gonna be charged up to be stern and sturdy, but at the same time that sturdiness kind of melts away with emotional waves. And so it's gonna be, and that is the tower, that waves, that you know, like the sternness and flexibility, that's going to create a tower moment, that's going to create a kind of shakable vibration. But through that moment, through that phase, you are going to know so much. You are going to know right now, if you feel like that you know what you want, you are going to be surprised. I feel like there is a surprise element is coming, that you are going to realize that what makes you truly happy, and what you really want to devote your time for now onwards. Even though maybe you have a preconceived notion what that is, but I feel like through this journey, you are going to be a little, your eyes going to be opened wider. So give yourself that kind of space to really embrace that changes. Okay, all right, okay, I'm going to move on, because I'm going to otherwise I feel like I won't be able to finish, because there is a lot of energy here, Gemini, a lot of energy. Look at this. And then we got, okay, hold on, so many cards came out for you. It's like a perfect for you, like Gemini, all the communication cards gonna come together. Okay, sorry, being goofy. All right, so then we got this animal spirit, we got fire ant. Look at this, that's the, you know, like there is a lot of, like, you feel so on your toes, you know, you feel on your toes, you feel like, okay, this is happening, this is gonna happen, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna bring that together. You know, you see that how my energy is changing. This is what it's like, a almost like anxious driven motivation, that you are kind of running on, engine on, you are kind of sitting on that vibrating engine, like that kind of energy. But it's like, it's not really, it is, because you know deep down wheel of fortune is there. You know that this is something, this time it's bringing something solid to you. You don't know yet in which way, maybe you have a preconceived notion that can be changed, but there is like a knowing there is a solid knowing there. That's why the anxiety, that's why the vivacious kind of energy is coming together. But the crow and snake came together. It's like, I feel like this is a very healing process, Gemini. You are going through a absolute healing. Things are some kind of circle, some kind of cycle that you have kind of went through for a long period of time, and coming to a closure. And through this closure, you are getting a lot of wisdom, sweetheart. You are getting a lot of wisdom with the crow. You are seeing things much more clear. You're seeing things like what you need as who you are, and you know, like that kind of your need becoming a priority. I feel like your need has not been a priority for quite a while, and through this healing, your needs becoming a priority. At the same time, there is this sense of right now where you are, this healing is there, but there is, right now you feel like not all the vision is clear, even though there is a solid knowledge is there, the wheel of fortune is there, solid knowledge of what's coming to you, it's there. But at the same time, you know, it's like that you are standing there, and you know that there is a ship coming there, you know that, and that's truth. But between you and that ship, there is like foggy. So even though you know the ship is behind this fog, but still you cannot see it. That's why the octopus and the hawk endeavors. So your vision is, there is a knowledge, there is an inner knowing, but at the same time your vision is not clear to know, to really visualize the way the reality is unfolding to you. So it feels sometimes like octopus, it feels like something is entangling you from every angle, and you feel like, you know, you feel like suffocated a little bit. At the same time, you know that this is the time that you need to go. So then you feel like fire ant. Oh my god, it's like your lower body is getting kind of pulled towards the earth, and your upper body is like all optimistic and lit, see the light and want to go outside. So there is like this energy pull between your lower torso and upper torso, and that's why we see that fire ant to octopus, there's like a kind of spectrum stretching between your energy. But like, just know, I just want to reassure you that this is all this thing, this is what you are feeling right now, this is, you are going through the tower moment. This is a tower moment for you. This uncomfortability, this complex uncomfortability that you cannot really pin it down, and that is your tower moment. But what coming from this is absolute clarity, absolute manifestation power, and like prioritizing yourself, getting to know what you truly need, how to value you. There's a lot of positive, like, spiritual energies coming up. And then the lover and the beloved, I don't know, like, I really feel that this is through this journey, after this journey, you are gonna be so much in union with either with other person that you absolutely love, or with yourself. It's hard to tell, because when you, that's what I feel like, like, when I love myself the most, that's the time I love other the most. So otherwise there is a lot of trust issue, this and that, because we try to project that negative outcome all the time. So it's like, when I trust myself the most, that's when I feel loved the most. So I feel like the lover and beloved, is the energy is so intertwined, it's kind of hard to say whether it's the other person or you. But irrespective of that, it doesn't matter, the feelings is the same. Feelings is the same. That blissful feels like that contentment, that settlement in your heart, that feels like it's not wandering, it's wandering in a different way. It's wandering to chase your dream, but not really chasing this concept of love, chasing this magical experience of love, or all these kind of things. Like, something is coming together for you. That's what I can say. All right, okay, so let's get into the detail into this. What's going on? Ooh, this one, oh my god, flew like a ninja. Okay, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I am so happy to see that card in reverse. I'm so happy to see that. So happy. That's, by the way, that's a Taurian energy right there. Okay, Chariot in reverse. I'm so happy to see that event too. Usually Strength in reverse. This is Strength came in the antagonistic position, I told you, right? So now it's reassuring what already over there, Strength in reverse, double assurance. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get all the card first on the table, so that we can just focus on reading and not like anything else. Oh my god, back-to-back major arcana. Gemini, this is a huge month for you. I don't know what is going on here. This is like absolutely, I don't know. Chariot, Strength, Fool. Back-to-back, and then we got like 8 major arcana right there. Oh my, so much major arcana. Okay, just embrace this tower, just go with the ride. That's all you can do. Do not fight it. You would be like devastated if you fight it. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. Just, it's best option for you, just go with the ride, because I'm telling you, at the end it's all happening for your own good, sweetheart. Look at this Empress in reverse. Okay, let's get another layer on this, and then we're gonna go deeper into this. Very excited to do this reading. Okay, that one flew out. Ow. Okay, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, 7 of Cups. So back, okay, sorry, this is 8 of Pentacles in reverse and 7 of Cups. Okay, that's a Scorpionic energy. I'm just telling you what are the energy I'm getting here. I'm getting Libra, Taurian energy, Aries energy, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, okay, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords, clarity. Right, that's where you take the jump. You know what I'm feeling? This excitement that I felt in the beginning. Right now, the more I'm getting nitty-gritty of the reality, I'm kind of calming down. I'm more grounded now than I was in the beginning of it. So that's what it's trying to tell you. Be more realistic. Focus on the nitty-gritty. You remember the incident, like the camera, something basic. Focus on realistic part here. Realistic mean not like being cynically realistic, oh this is possible, this is not possible. I'm not talking about that kind of realism, where reductive realism. It's like pay attention to immediate reality, let's say in that way. Oh, see, again, it's like a card are vomiting. I'm gonna take all this because I don't know. Okay, so we got Two of Swords, Two of Wands, the Moon, again the major arcana back to back, Five of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Alright, let's go. Okay, before that I need to do something. Hold on. Alright, so let's get into that. What I'm getting in Gemini, that I feel like that you have gone through a major issue with self-worth. You have gone through a major issue with, like, you always feel like that you have to put yourself in the back burner in order to be accepted. You feel like that, like you have to sacrifice yourself in order to be great, in order to bring some kind of harmony, some kind of, in order to be seen by the people that you care. So you felt like that, you really felt like that. I'm feeling like, and that took, those mentality. I mean, I'm not saying it's all about your mentality. Of course, your environment supports that kind of mentality. It's not just you, right? But the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you wanted to work on something very specifically. You wanted to work on, like the desire that you wanted to work on something very specifically. But what happened? You have been working on it, but nothing is not, the focus is gone. The focus had gone because you were so consumed with this, like you are, like your mind was filled with, how can I be helpful, or how can people appreciate me, and your way of getting that appreciation is sacrifice yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? Even so, when you sacrifice yourself, so what you sacrifice what you really wanted to work on. You really wanted to work on something, but you are sacrificing your desire in order to be seen, accepted, acknowledged, loved, cared. So what happening is creating a vacuum of lack of self-worth. At the same time, it's taking away your ability to really focus on something that you truly desire and love. Because it's kind of, but I am so happy this Five of Pentacles came in reverse. So I am feeling like now the energy is shifting, even though you haven't got your focus completely back. You are struggling, but at least that mentality that you have to sacrifice in order to be loved, that kind of submissive mentality is going away. Very good. Very good. And then you are moving to Chariot in reverse, but the Seven of Cups is there. So I love that Chariot in reverse right now, because what I'm feeling, Gemini, you are not like, even though your major energy. That's why, like this octopus, something is pulling you down and something is pulling you up. It's like it's kind of expanding your spectrum, right? But it's actually chariot in reverse is telling you, it came under wheel of fortune, it's telling you just go, like like when how do you know how horse runs? They don't run like they don't run like nobody who runs like like they run like nothing is there. It's like they run like they don't move their head. Have you ever watched that? They just, it's like a laser focused. It's all about where you are going, not about how you are going. So that kind of energy, you are not embracing that. It's asking you to really Seven of Cups and be in your feelings. I know right now you are in your feelings, but what is telling me that right now the way you are in your feelings is actually good. All you have to do is bring a little bit more practical approach to it. But that doesn't mean that you are going to be just, if you're feeling something, if you're getting a multiple emotional cues from an incident, that is not there to confuse you. So what is trying to say, if you are thinking like, okay, this emotion is tugging me down, it's slowing me down, that mentality needs to go, not the emotion. You know what I'm trying to say? So by embracing this different kind of emotion, you are going to be the spiritual healing taking place, because those emotions are there for a reason, and those emotions are triggering certain buttons in you. It's gonna come through a lot of purging. It's gonna feel uncomfortable, but it's gonna absolutely gonna bring this kind of holistic healing to you. So if you feel like this emotion needs to be shut off and needs to be put aside, that's where it's become a blockage right now. I know I'm breaking it down for you because I'm getting this message, and I just want you to know that what it means rather than just overall concept. Okay, if I'm over explaining, please pardon, but I feel like some of you really needed me to break it down. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay, so we are getting that Chariot and Seven of Cups. So here the Seven of Cups is not actually bad. All these different emotional cues gonna actually gonna heal you in a deeper way than you can anticipate. And the Strength in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse right under the Fire end. What I'm getting, Gemini, that hold on, I'm getting a little something went down, something that really you wanted to build, something that you really wanted to, you know what, I'm very intuitive reader, but right now I'm thinking from my brain. Some energy shift happened right in this moment. Okay, get back. So I'm feeling like when it comes to another person that you really wanted to build something, Three of Pentacles is all about building something. That's where your inner being kind of shifted. You did not feel like you are yourself, and it took away a certain power from you. Three of Pentacles, let me see. My energy just completely changed when the Three of Pentacles came. I'm all of a sudden very like, I need to do this, I need to do that. Kind of calculative mind. My calculative mind kind of triggered. Okay, hold on. Page of Wands. Yeah, there was a lot of passion there. At least this, like it started with some kind of new promise. That Three of Pentacles, we did not work out, and like it started with a new promise, and you kind of in this process. But I feel like this is something that I'm almost feeling like it is not really center energy, even though it is in the center. But I don't know why I'm feeling like it's not a center energy. But this had happened. Okay, they are telling me this incident triggered all this other energy. even though this incident is not the centered thing, the other energy that you are going through, that is the centered thing. But this thing, something that you started with the Page of Wands, with a promise, with a passion, with a new hope that something gonna turn out to be something. You looked at the horizon and you saw something beautiful and you wanted to go there, so that drive was there. But the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you wanted to build something, but the building was shattered. And then through this process, you lost your strength, you lost your who you were or who you are. There is a self-doubt that kind of created, and identity, vulnerability towards self-identity that created. And even though it happened in the middle, but this incident triggered a certain kind of healing and certain kind of your bigger picture of your life, what you truly want and what you truly want to be with, or that kind of things kind of triggered all these things. Because I'm really feeling, even though it's right in the center, but it's not the center thing. Okay, got that message clear? Cool. Okay, so now we are getting to Fool and the Ace of Swords. Look at that. I'm feeling like as you're going through this turmoil, as you're going through this tower energy, you feel like your hands are tied. Not tied, but it just sprayed in every way. Like you're feeling at the same time you want to be strategic, you want to be real, you want to make things done. It's just a lot, and then the Fool is coming. Within this one thing, within this process, you are gonna feel like there are a moment gonna come. Trust me, I can feel that. I feel like that moment hasn't come yet for you though. It's gonna come very soon. It's gonna come where you're gonna feel like everything is kind of disappearing. You feel lightweight. You feel like, okay, now I have this courage, but this courage is not breaking my spine. It's not making me roar. It's not gearing me up. It bringing tranquility. It bringing Ace of Sword. It bringing this clarity about mind. My mind is in its place. I know what I'm gonna have for dinner. I know what I'm gonna have for lunch. Like every basic requirements, it's just come together. But you are roaring inside, but not in an aggressive way. Like this, breeze, and you are slowly transitioning into this full new way, that new energy that wanted to come, that that is there now. All the you remember that image I portrayed, like you standing and you are looking at the ship and all the fog inside. Now all of a sudden the fog is going. It's not like some kind of storm came in and take away the fog. The fog just disappearing, and you are now seeing the ship and the ship and the sea. Your vision is getting clear. Your mind is feel clear. Like it just you have no idea. I don't like when you are in tower, and when you after the tower moment, when you get this clarity, it's so blissful. I mean, it happened to me and I know how it feels. Seriously, I know how it feels. So okay, that's there. And then we are moving as you are feeling like, okay, now I am ready to move. Because right now where you are ready to move, but there is a lot of conflict coming up energy wise, so you cannot really move. But this time you're really moving, and what you are moving towards, then the bunch of energy came in. The energy is the Empress in reverse. You're moving towards Empress in reverse. Hold on. Let me get another card on that. And that also came in Lover and the Beloved. Oh, I'm feeling like that you are realizing, as you are coming together with yourself, you're realizing if it is this lover is somebody else other than you. I mean, I don't think it's gonna Empress in reverse. This means that you are realizing that outer manifestation of your love through another body is not really bringing calm to you. It's not really working for you. There is a certain sense of realization that's happening. Hold on. let me yeah, see. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're realizing if it is out another person, you're realizing that that person is there is a I'm not necessarily that person, but the love between you two is actually not working for you but working against you. Yeah, Empress in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and Six of Swords. It's you know, it's what it doesn't give, it doesn't make you move forward with your clear mind. It something does with your mind where you feel like that you can tip off balance anytime. You cannot go forward with a clear mind, with a plan, and you also feel like the contentment is disrupted when you oh, they just told me this. It's about how you view that, the dynamics between you two, because it came right under the lover and the beloved. The dynamics between you two is this. Let me get another card, like, because and okay, no, before I get into that, Ace of Swords, this came out with the Five of you realizing what you are realizing. You are realizing Five of Wands in reverse. You are realizing too much of fighting, difference in values, difference in our way of looking at things, difference in vision, different in mission, like all this kind of basic fundamental thing that you need in order to harmonize with another person is all wacky. You also realize that you have hard time to decide. When it comes to this kind of incident, this is not your energy. This is coming to you as a realization, because Ace of Swords is bringing all these things. Ace of Swords is telling you that I don't know, I'm not right now, I'm not doing intuitive reading, let me tell you that. Right, this middle thing happened. I'm doing like more of a, it's a different kind of reading now I'm doing. Before I was doing very intuitive reading, now I'm reading cards. Let me tell you this, it's my style has changed. So after this Ace of Sword, whatever the clarity you are gonna get is asking you to change your style. Either change your style or understand that whatever you did was not your style, now coming back to your style. So there has to be some kind of style changes here, Gemini. And the Two of Swords, that's like a Libra moon. It's like indecision. Like you take a stand, you cannot forward it, like you cannot ground it, you go back to, it's like indecision. So you have whatever this beloved thing is, that is has brought, like either maybe how you saw that beloved or how you perceive that love, or however maybe it just the understanding of idea, whatever it is, but it brought a lot of indecision, it brought a lot of conflict, but at the same time it inspired you to look forward. It inspired you to look forward in life, to do something that is bigger than what you are doing, what you have been doing. So there is some kind of inspirational energy to it. And then there is a moon. It took you to a lot of deeper emotional that you never felt before. So this is, I'm getting a lover energy. Lover energy is very tricky because it's so intense that it can take you either south or north. If you are not balanced, it's just all over the place, and then you feel like, oh my god, how I'm gonna get up next morning, so that balance was missing. But it inspired you. This lover energy did inspire you. It made you feel very emotionally matured. This connection made you emotionally very matured, like comparatively, like you can understand a lot of emotional intricacies of yours like you did before. Like Seven of Cups, like I said, a lot of emotional cues are coming to you and you are understanding that. Okay, and then at the same Queen of Cups, you also realize that you have a deep feelings for this person, like deep, like heavily deep feelings, and you are contemplating whether you are gonna share again or not. Whether this love, the emotion that you hold, because you are also realizing that if you completely just give in to this love without really knowing like how you're perceiving this love thing with other person, it can make you feel unlucky, it can make you feel stuck, it can make you feel unappreciated of your own talent, it can make you feel where you are, like this whole process can go reverse. So it's like a challenge here, Gemini, but at the same time you hold such a deep love for this person, there's a lot of deep emotion there, but at the same time you are skeptical what you should do. Okay, I'm not gonna stop this reading because this is unfair, I'm confused, I'm feeling like, okay, after all this is what you're gonna give me, like a bunch of questions. Okay, so hold on. So if you're going to from Fool to this, and see how strategic I am, all of a sudden I do not read my card like that, it's like I'm like almost like a scientific eye, all of a sudden I have so if you have Fool to this, what should Gemini, what's happened after Fool, what's happened after Fool? I really feel like there is some kind of negotiation needs to happen between these two people, and because there is a lot of good things comes also out of it, but I feel like it's just matter of understanding your dynamics better. Hold on, the Fool. What happens after Fool? What is this Fool? What happens after Fool? Oh, it's long. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Okay, so you are. This is good news. Whew. I was so worried for you. Okay, the Fool is like Nine of Pentacles, freedom of your own finance, freedom of your own wealth. You are focusing on your career, sweetheart. You are focusing on your career. This love gonna be there, but you are focusing that how you need to shift your focus from this love to career, from this love to yourself, from others to self. That's the shift, and that shift right now may feel impossible to do, but this is coming because you're gonna understand your love for this person or for yourself, because the Queen of Cups is there. There's like a Queen of Cups, the ultimate emotional barrier in the, like, who can hold so much emotion, like emotional maturity, run deep. This is a Scorpionic card. It's like you are realizing that what kind of love you have for this person, and what you're gonna accept, what you won't gonna accept, what are the concept between these two person, all these kind of things, clarity coming together, what it did to you, what it did not do, what it bring, what it took away, all this equation is coming together. You are making a peace. I'm not saying that you are gonna be separated from this person, but the idea of love is changing, and you are becoming Nine of Pentacles. You are becoming much more financially independent. You are focusing on your career, the things that gives you happiness, that gives you wings, that makes you feel like life is worth living. It's not just dungeon. It's not just water and no air. It's not just your face is like stuck with this mud and you feel this worms, you feel these roots, but you don't know where this root goes. You don't know how it feels like to fly and be yourself. So those kind of things gonna come together. Those gonna just, you and Nine of Pentacles is like a freedom of self, freedom in money, freedom in recognition, freedom in purpose, and really honing it, really getting it, and you are gonna feel so good. You are going to feel so good, because you are going to understand the dynamics of this love between you and you, because how you perceive big love between you and you, that's how you project the love between you and others. It is very fundamental physics. It's not mumbo jumbo, really. So see, now I'm back to my original energy. I'm now very intuitive and passionate. I was being very calculated here. So you have to, okay, so you have to be calculative, you have to be logical, you have to be kind of strategic, you have to be grounded in order to really understand the Ace of Swords, what this Ace of Swords is bringing to you. It's bringing to you certain clarity which needs a different aspect of your personality than you are right now in order to figure this out. So you need to change that flexibility. You are the twins in the zodiac. Use that twins energy. Don't be stuck in one perception. Okay, Gemini, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, this is a great reading. I really like it. All right, bye bye. Take care.